Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching In Depth with your host Kriti Mishra. India stands at a critical juncture where the ambitions of economic growth and ecological sustainability must converge. As India navigates the twin imperatives of economic growth and sustainable development, forests are once again finding their rightful place in the national climate conservation. The recent release of the revised blueprint for Green India mission puts restoration at the forefront. The ambition is bold: restore 25 million hectares of degraded forests and non-forest land by 2030. India has prioritized community involvement, native species restoration, capacity building and innovative financing mechanisms to secure the future of its forests and fulfill its climate commitments. India has achieved a significant milestone in global forest statistics by advancing to the 9th position worldwide in terms of total forest area, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization's Global Forest Resources Assessment 2025. In the previous assessment, India was ranked 10th. India has also maintained its 3rd position globally in the annual net gain of forest area. FAO is a specialized agency of United Nations that leads international efforts to defeat hunger and improve sustainable management of natural resources, including forests. The Global Forest Resources Assessment is Food and Agriculture Organization's periodic assessment of the state of the world forests, providing comprehensive data on forest area, change, management, and use. According to the latest GFRA 2025 released by the Food and Agriculture Organization, the world's total forest area stands approximately 4.14 billion hectares, accounting for about 32% of total land area, which is roughly 0.5 hectares of forest per person. Globally, India accounts for approximately 72,739,000 hectares of forest area, which is roughly 2% of the world total. Europe has the largest forest area, accounting for 25% of world's total. South America has the highest proportion of forests at 49% of total land area. More than half of world's forests is only in 5 countries: the Russian Federation, Brazil, Canada, and the United States of America and China. Let's take a look at India's success in expanding planted forests. Bamboo plantations. The total bamboo resource globally is estimated at 30.1 million hectares, of which 21.2 million hectares is in Asia, with India accounting for 11.8 million hectares. The global area of bamboo forests increased by 8.05 million between 1990 to 2025, largely because of increases in China and India. Rubber plantations. India ranks 5th globally with 831,000 hectares of rubber plantations, contributing to a global half of 10.9 million hectares. Agroforestry in India. India, along with Indonesia, accounts for nearly 100% of Asia's agroforestry area, which totals approximately 39.3 million hectares. Global contribution. India and Indonesia together contribute around 70% of the global agroforestry area, which is about 55.4 million hectares. Let's take a look at the net changes. India reported a net forest gain over 1990 to 2025, with expansion outweighing losses due to afforestation efforts. This was the result of reduced deforestation in some countries and the expansion of forest area in some others. India contributes 9% of global wood removals, ranking 2nd globally as of 2023. The diversity of Indian forests is a reflection of country's varied topography and climate. In the Western Ghats, lush tropical rainforests teem with life, while the deciduous forests of central India provide a canvas for the mesmerizing spectacle of the changing seasons. Along the coast, the unique mangrove forests, such as the Sundarbans, provide protection from coastal erosion and support a rich web of life. The lofty Himalayan range hosts alpine forests, while arid regions feature dry forests, each with its own set of flora and fauna. Deforestation driven by factors like logging, agriculture, and urbanization threatens to strip away these treasures. Forest degradation, often a result of unsustainable human activities, erodes the quality of these ecosystems. Climate change introduces new challenges, altering rainfall patterns and impacting species habitats. India's response to these challenges is marked by comprehensive forest conservation acts and policies. These aim to strike a balance between development and conservation. Reforestation and afforestation initiatives are in place to restore the lost green cover. The dedication of forest departments and support of numerous non-governmental organizations play a pivotal role in safeguarding these natural wonders. The India State of Forest Report, or ISFR 2023, published by the Forest Survey of India, is a biennial assessment of country's forest resources using satellite data and field information. The first report was published in 1987, and the ISFR 2023 marks the 18th edition. The India State of Forest Report 2023 highlights positive growth in India's forest cover, increasing from 6,98,712 square kilometers in 2013 to 7,15,343 square kilometers in 2023. Fire incidents have also decreased, with 2,03,544 fire hotspots recorded in 2023-24, down from 2,23,333 in 2021-22. In line with India's nationally determined contributions, that is NDC target, the country has achieved a carbon sink of 30.43 billion tons of CO2 equivalent. This represents an additional 2.29 billion tons of carbon sink in forest and tree cover since 2005, nearing the target of 2.5 to 3.0 billion tons of CO2 equivalent by 2030. These advancements in forest cover and the reduction in fire incidents highlight India's progress towards sustainable environmental conservation. The Forest Survey of India has been key in improving forest monitoring through better forest cover mapping, the creation of an upgraded forest fire alert system, and the completion of the first 5-year cycle of National Forest Inventory, which has provided important data on forest growth and carbon stocks. Additionally, the digitization of forest boundaries in 25 states and UTs has significantly improved forest cover assessments. These initiatives, coupled with the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change's efforts to expand forest and tree cover and conserve mangroves and wetlands, have greatly contributed to the development of forest cover. Let's take a look at the government initiatives. The National Mission for a Green India. Launched in February 2014, this mission aims to enhance India's forest cover through protection, restoration, and expansion initiatives via joint forest management committees. The program has released 944.48 crore to 17 states and 1 UT for plantation and eco-restoration efforts. Nagar Van Yojana. Established in 2020, this scheme focuses on developing green spaces in urban and peri-urban areas. The ministry has approved 546 projects across 31 states and UTs with 431.77 crore allocated for this initiative. School Nursery Yojana. Aimed at raising awareness about the importance of plants, this scheme encourages tree planting in schools across India. With an allocation of 4.80 crore, 743 projects have been sanctioned in 19 states and UTs. Mangrove Initiative for Habitats and Tangible Incomes, that is MISHTI. This 5-year initiative seeks to restore and promote mangroves along India's coastline, enhancing coastal habitat sustainability. 17.96 crore has been allocated to states like Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Kerala, Odisha, West Bengal, and UT of Puducherry. Under the National Coastal Mission, through the conservation and management of mangroves and coral reefs component, the Ministry has extended financial support to coastal states and UTs for the protection and conservation of mangroves. This initiative spans across 9 coastal states and 1 UT, aiming to safeguard these vital ecosystems. National Plan for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystems for conservation and management of wetlands in the country on cost-sharing basis between central government and respective state governments. Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam. Launched by Prime Minister on 5th June 2024, this campaign encourages citizens to plant trees in honor of their mothers, fostering a deep connection between nature and nurturing. Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority, that is CAMPA. This scheme compensates for the loss of forest cover and ecosystem services caused by the diversion of forest land for non-forestry purposes, in line with Van Sanrakshan Evam Samvardhan Adhiniyam 1980. Afforestation targets under the 20-point program. The Ministry sets annual afforestation targets for states and UTs, utilizing a mix of central government schemes, state government plans, and efforts by NGOs, private organizations, and civil society. Awareness and mass plantation drives. The Ministry promotes tree planting through events like International Day of Forests, World Environment Day, Van Mahotsav, Wildlife Week, alongside conferences, workshops, and informational campaigns. India Forest Management Standard. A part of the National Working Plan Code 2023, this standard establishes criteria and frameworks for monitoring sustainable forest management and supports the Indian Forest and Wood Certification Scheme, particularly benefiting small-scale timber producers. National Action Plan on Forest Fire 2018. This plan provides measures to prevent forest fires, build resilience, and enhance community capacity for fire control and prevention. Joint Forest Management and Eco-Development Committees. In line with the National Forest Policy of 1988, the Ministry has promoted community involvement through Joint Forest Management Committees for better forest and wildlife protection, ensuring local participation in management and conservation activities. In India, the protection and management of forests and wildlife resources are governed by a strong legal framework designed to ensure conservation and sustainable use. Key laws include the Indian Forest Act 1927, the Van Sanrakshan Evam Samvardhan Adhiniyam 1980, and the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, aimed at protecting wildlife species and their habitats, including the creation of protected areas like national parks and sanctuaries. Additionally, state forest acts cater to forest management specific to each state, while tree preservation acts and rules focus on protecting trees in both urban and rural areas. The enforcement of these laws is primarily the responsibility of state governments and UTs, which take necessary actions to ensure the protection and management of forests and wildlife as per their legal provisions.
Only 2.4% of the world's land area, India contributes about 8% of the known global diversity. India is the largest tiger range country in the world, with nearly 30,000 elephants. We are the largest Asiatic elephant range country in the world. Our rhino population of nearly 3,000 makes us the largest single-horned rhino country in the world. We are the only country in the world to have Asiatic lions. The lion population has increased from around 525 in 2015 to around 675 in 2020. Our leopard population went up by over 60% in just 4 years. The work being done to clean up rivers, such the Ganga has helped biodiversity. Some aquatic species that were considered to be in danger have shown improvement. These achievements are all due to people's participation and culture of conservation. Sabka prayas. For wildlife to thrive, it is important for ecosystem to thrive. This has been happening in India. While celebrating 75th year of independence, India added 11 wetlands to its list of Ramsar sites. This took the total number of Ramsar sites to 75. Forest and tree cover are also increasing. India added over 2,200 square kilometers of forest and tree cover by 2021 when compared to 2019. In the last decade, the number of community reserves increased from 43 to over 100. In a decade, the number of national parks and sanctuaries around which eco-sensitive zones were notified increased from 9 to 468. साथियों, वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन के इन सभी प्रयासों में मुझे गुजरात के अपने लंबे अनुभव का भी लाभ मिला है। मैं जब गुजरात का मुख्यमंत्री था तब ने लायंस पर काम किया था। वहीं मैंने सीखा कि किसी वन्य जीव को बचाने के लिए हम सिर्फ एक भौगोलिक दायरे में सीमित नहीं रह सकते। हमें इसके लिए स्थानीय लोगों और एनिमल के बीच एक रिश्ता बनाना होगा। ये रिश्ता इमोशन का भी होना चाहिए और इकोनॉमी का भी होना चाहिए।
There are Indians who work relentlessly but quietly on the ground, striving to save our ecology in order to let us breathe and live in a cleaner environment. Let's salute these green warriors. Padma Shri Tulsi Gowda, also known as Mother of Trees, dedicated over 60 years to planting and nurturing lakhs of trees in Karnataka, transforming barren land into lush forests. Her work has left a lasting legacy in environmental conservation. One aspect that stands out in Indian forest narrative is the harmonious coexistence of tribal communities with the woods. Indigenous knowledge and sustainable practices have enabled these communities to depend on forests without causing harm. Their practices are not only sustainable but also offer valuable insights for modern conservation efforts. Indian forests aren't just about conservation, they also provide livelihoods. The timber and wood industry thrives, providing resources for construction and furniture. The forests are also a gold mine of medicinal plants, which form the foundation of the ancient Ayurvedic system of medicine. Non-timber forest products, including honey, bamboo, and resins, offer economic opportunities for forest-dependent communities. Beyond ecological services, Indian forests have a thriving ecotourism industry. Travelers can embark on treks through the Himalayan forests, explore the backwaters of Kerala, or go on safaris in the Western Ghats to witness the diversity of wildlife. However, it is crucial to ensure that such activities are sustainable and do not harm the local communities or the environment. Moreover, these forests provide habitat and shelter for an astonishing array of wildlife, making India one of the world's mega-diverse countries. India's forests are not just part of the scenery, they are life itself. Their conservation is a collective responsibility, a promise to safeguard our national heritage. The age-old wisdom of tribal communities and unwavering dedication of conservationists must be nurtured and supported. Each individual can contribute by promoting responsible tourism, adopting sustainable practices, and raising awareness about the vital role India's forests play. In a world grappling with environmental challenges, India's forests are a testament to what can be achieved when we recognize the intrinsic value of our national heritage. It's time to stand together and ensure these green giants continue to thrive, ensuring a legacy of lush, vibrant forests for generations to come. India is making remarkable strides in its journey towards environmental sustainability. The 2023 India State of Forest Report showcases impressive growth in both forest and tree cover, a significant decline in fire incidents, and the flourishing of agroforestry. These achievements reflect the country's dedication to balancing development and conservation. Through innovative government initiatives and the involvement of local communities, India is not just protecting its natural resources, but actively restoring them. With continued commitment and collective action, India is paving the way for a greener, healthier future for all.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Goodbye for now from my side.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.